we go, guys. Outside of the old Jimmy John's headquarters in Champaign, Illinois, 6 a.m. Leslie and I are headed north. Northern Wisconsin or bust. This week, we got some bikes, some boats, some Banshees, and obviously some sleds. This is the good stuff right here. Hey guys, Dustin, Skidoojunky, back with another episode of Vintage Skidoo Spotlight. So, been a while since we made a video. Been crazy busy. You guys know I built a new office for my insurance business and got that buttoned up here towards the tail end of August. And then got my landscape grading and seeding business. We were busy for quite a while doing that. Kind of finished up the last little project there last night. And Devin got started wrestling again, back healthy. So he's had a couple competitions, got those under his belt, looking pretty sharp. But today, Leslie and I, say hi, Leslie.
Hi.
We're headed back north, headed up to my buddy Jimmy's place. So as you know, Jimmy got his building done a couple months ago and had moved all of his sleds up there. So kind of excited to see that. Jimmy's got a couple things he wants me to have, so we're going up to pick those up. Then I'm hauling a few dirt bikes up for him as well. From there, we're gonna go and look at a brand new, never ridden 2007 Moxy. I was confronted by the sled owner at the spring roundup this year. Told me he's got the sled, undecided, what he wants to do with it, if he wants to keep it, if he wants to sell it, if he'd like for me to display it with the rest of my sleds. But we're gonna go by and check it out. Maybe expand on that conversation and just see where it goes. Then obviously, got another board meeting at the hall. Headed up there for Saturday's board meeting. And then probably maybe try and reach out, touch base with Mike Weichart, Bear Creek boys. He found the correct engine that would have come out of that 92 Plus X that I got from him. And it's locked up, but that's okay. It's the original motor. All the numbers are matching. Date stamps are correct on the cylinders. So I'll put that motor back together when I do that sled. Haven't really done a lot with sleds lately. A little bit here and there. I did pick up a 93 Plus X. Got to get it home. It's a sled that's in need of restoration, but for what I gave for it, it's all good. Devin is going to be working this weekend, getting a few of the other sleds detailed out and ready to go up in the mezzanine to fill the void that Jimmy's sleds left when they went to their new home. So looking forward to doing that. And I'm also going to, with Jimmy's permission, going to spotlight his boat, dirt bike, motorcycle, ATV, and snowmobile collection in this video. You guys are going to enjoy this. His stuff is over the top. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy this as much as I'm enjoying this trip. What's up, Pat?
Way up north.
Yeah, buddy. How's it going? Good. Sorry we're a little late.
It's all right.
Working on some film for the YouTube channel.
All right.
Looking good, man. Can't wait to check this out. All right, guys, so here's some of Jimmy's stuff. This is just some of it. This is his recreational vehicle collection. Some boat motors, ATVs, dirt bikes, UTVs, and mainly his snowmobile collection. So you can see in the back there, he's got a couple of Banshees. He's got the good stuff too, the Hondas, 250Rs, 86, 87 250R, Big Red, custom built, 70. The 125, 250, and 500 CRs, a 480R CR, a couple KTMs, and then the mini bike collection. This sled, you remember, was at my place at one time. That is Elias Ishall's 2018-2019 championship sled. That is the sled he won the points on that year. Pretty cool. Brand new, never ridden Honda Odyssey. Jimmy had it touched up. But that thing has never been ridden. The Elite that was at my place, you guys remember that? This is one of my favorites too. It is the brand new, never ridden, recently uncrated by Cody Sandman, XCR 440 Polaris. 0 miles, fresh out of the crate. Came from the auction in Michigan. The 97 XLT, 69 original miles on that sled. I bought that sled for Jimmy a couple weeks ago. It was at Heydays. Guys just delivered it a week or so ago. The RXL Indy's been restored by Liautaud. VMAX 440 Jimmy's recently acquired. That's a couple weeks old. His TXLs. He's got some beautiful TXs, TXLs. The rest of his SRX collection. And probably, you know, everybody asks me what my favorite sled out of all the Jimmy's are. It's honestly going to be a tie between this Kawasaki Interceptor. If you guys remember, this was at my place as well. It is serial number 601, the last one ever made. Possibly the last Kawasaki sled ever made. Another one that Leon redid. New old stock belly pan, new old stock seat, new old stock windshield. It's got the best of the best. No expense was spared in that restoration. That's one thing, you know, about Jimmy's collection is you're going to be hard pressed to find any collection anywhere in the United States that has this high a quality of sleds. Like every sled is either a near perfect rider or an over the top 11 out of 10 restoration. His stuff is, it's insane. So we'll go over to the other side here real quick. So Jimmy likes his X sleds as well. He's got a full collection. I was fortunate enough to find him a few of them. 91 Plus X. He loves the old school Blizzards, the RV chassis and the tin pans. He just picked up that 80 9500, been completely restored. The 81, 82 9500, 81 7500. And a few more of his PRS sleds. The 92 Mach 1X is a sled that was just recently restored as well. Once again, I think Leon did this one completely over the top. You want to get this, Leslie? Case is vapor honed, foam, underhood foam reproduced. Fox shocks completely restored. Every piece of zinc and hardware has been replated. It's as good as it gets right here, guys. One of the sexiest sleds on the snow. Another consumer model, 92 Mach 1. The Ron Hallstrom 93 Mach Z. It's got the updated engine in it. All right, so my absolute hands down favorite Skidoo in Jimmy's collection is the 1983 9700 Blizzard. That sled has never had gas in the tank. It has never been ridden. Came from the West Coast. I did a video on it. You guys probably remember. Came out of a dealer's warehouse. When he closed up his shop in 1983, it was the last unsold sled he had. He took it home, put it in his barn. Long story short, Friend of mine, Dave McNeil, turned me on to it when it came up for sale. I got it bought. Jimmy sent his guys to the West Coast and picked it up. Very light touch up on that. Other than that, that sled is pristine, perfect. Brand new, never ridden. The 93 Mach 1 is 94 Mach Z. That's a really low mile original sled as well. Beautiful sled. And then the 91 Mach 1X. This sled's only been done for a couple of weeks. Leslie, you want to get a close up on this one too. You can see the level of detail and the paint that's on the hood. Just the finish of everything. Sled's flawless. Seat cover is perfect. Once again, under the hood, no stone left unturned. Vapor hone cases, carbs, ceramic coated exhaust, zinc plated hardware. They don't get any nicer than this, guys. Beautiful sled. And then his RVs. Leon did one, 245. The other 245 came from the charity auction at Waconia in 2019. Lots of NOS parts on the Waconia sled. NOS airbox. That was another one that no expense was spared. Then, if you guys remember, the other two auction sleds were the 03 and the 07 440Xs. Both of these sleds had never been ridden, never had gas in the tank, never been started. That sled was in the crate when Pat picked it up at the auction. Cody Sandman assembled it, made sure everything was set up the way it should have been out of the factory. Same goes with the 03. The 03 was missing a couple parts. Special thanks to our folks up north. I mean, you can't hardly touch a vintage Skidoo without them. There was a couple other little bits and pieces that were missing, and Bill Fullerton had it in, on, as Tracy would say, we have stock. That's what she always says. When they've got the good stuff, she said, we have stock. Well, they had stock of everything that we needed to complete this sled. So special thanks to Bill Fullerton at Fullerton's PAC and his staff. Then you got the 87 Plus just got done. One of these sleds was Jimmy's, the other was his daughter's. Neither one of them's got over 100 miles on them, the SRXs. Then a couple of his riders. He's got a 9700 rider. Pretty nice. Love to spend more time out here, but Pat's got to hit the road and we don't want to hold him up. Hope you guys enjoy this as much as I did making it.
I retired 10 days ago.
Oh, good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm this is.
You're finding your new normal. Yeah.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So, but it's kind of a chaotic mess right now. I'm separating it so I can heat this side and store on that side. So all my
awesome
stuff.
Yeah.
All over.
You got a good start. It's going to be a while before you get back at it with the shoulder, though.
Yeah, I'll have to beg people.
Yeah.
We got to start. I picked up a jib hoist.
Oh, nice.
From the UP from a guy who was tearing a shop down, and I got part of it up, and now I'm kind of stalled out. But
cool, that'll be handy.
So I got a pit underneath.
Mm-hmm.
So
do some washing and stuff.
Lifting overhead.
Yep.
But the sleds are on the other side.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything in here that's really interesting.
All right. It'll be a nice space when it's all done.
Yeah. I need something heated that I can do a little bit in the winter. My old truck that I can't part with.
I was going to say that's a good one.
Duramax
Got
6-speed
the
manual.
Really?
Yeah.
Got the cat eye?
Many of
Yep.
them,
No.
So it still runs great, but we wanted something.
Yeah, we met your neighbor. He says he's into vintage sleds a little bit, or he's got a couple sleds too.
Rick, yeah,
Yeah,
he does. So again, chaotic mess.
Oh yeah. So are you all Skidoo, Blake?
No, I got a lot of other stuff. So I think
I see the motorski. Is that a little?
I have my age in snowmobiles right now.
Yeah.
Like 63 of them between my son and
okay.
I.
So they're not all here, obviously.
We have a little farm south of town.
Okay.
With a pole barn, but So that's
So the kitty cat.
Twister,
Yeah.
Sonic, an RV, 775 TNT.
Nice.
And then got an old RV Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
77 RV, 74 Elon SS.
Those are
A
cool.
couple of 79 Blizzards, 7500s.
So the SS is 250 twin carb?
300.
300 twin. You got a good one.
So that's
Oh, nice.
76 Sonic.
You ride all these?
I have, and they will, but you know,
Yeah.
I haven't had the time most years
Yep.
to get situated.
You got the moto ski.
So these are both 76.
Oh yeah. 250 or 3?
250.
Nice.
That's 340.
Yep.
250.
Oh yeah.
775.
You ride that at all?
Just a little.
That's original, isn't it?
That's a Survivor, yeah.
Yeah. It
so
looks
it's
nice.
pretty cool. It runs and yeah. It's,
Minnesota, so you had to travel to get that thing,
yeah,
huh?
so I'm originally from Minnesota.
Okay.
My brother still lives over there, and these two actually he had picked up over the years, and so
I got a couple 775s also. They're original sleds. They're pretty nice.
yeah, it's I don't know, it's just kind of cool. It's a classic white stripe.
So has this still got the Keans on it, or has it been?
I thought they were Tillotsons, but
Or Tillys? Yeah, I said Keans. I meant Tillys.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's still got twin Tillotsons.
Mm-hmm. Got the old snow runner.
It's a good Survivor.
That is a nice looking sled, man.
Yeah,
You can tell that thing's weathered the storm well.
he
Somebody loved it.
he bought it.
Oh.
He bought it from the original owner.
Even got the slides.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, a little snow runner.
Yep.
Modern
The mini snow.
Yep. Got a Cadet, got a mini snow, got a little mini Bolins.
So who made the Sprint?
That's a Bolins.
Is it?
Yeah. So I've got
Okay, I
that's a
don't know that
Bolins
I've
next
ever
to it,
seen
too.
one of those. Yeah.
There's not, so this is a full normal Sprint. And somewhere along the line they put a Yamaha 338 in.
Oh, cool. So it runs
The-
good, doesn't it?
The motors they put in those were like a German Gutbrod
Mm-hmm.
something.
Nobody could work on them probably. Parts couldn't get.
Parts are a nightmare.
Yeah.
And so that's what's on my bench over there. I got another interrupted project. It's from another mini Sprint. And yeah, here's the little Cadet.
Oh yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen one of those up close.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
So what would be the difference between the Cadet and the mini snow?
So the mini is a smaller
That thing's nice too.
250 versus, they might actually both be 250s. But it's a smaller chassis.
Mm-hmm. What's older, the mini snow?
So I think they might both be 72s, or maybe 72 and 73.
Okay. Huh.
I have to
Yeah, I can honestly say I've
my
never seen it.
spreadsheet.
Never seen a Cadet.
This is a
Ooh yeah.
Trade Winds Tiger.
So I've got a couple trade winds too, but I've never.
Yeah.
So what? This is mine are 69s. What?
I think this is an 8.
Okay, 68 was his first year, right?
I don't know.
So this has been painted and stuff.
Yeah, this one I saw it at Heydays, and I like orange.
Yeah, because they were white, right?
I don't know if I think this model was.
Okay,
orange.
because I've got my literature. I got 69 literature, and my literature
I
is.
haven't really dug into this much. It just, I went to Heydays, and I like, okay, I gotta bring something home.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to come home empty-handed. So what size is this one then? This is just the single, so it would be the. So is it a 272?
Or
I can't.
250.
250. I don't remember.
Kind of embarrassing. I should know that.
No, yeah. You can't keep them all straight, right?
That's one of this is a little Ron twin.
Man, these things are so much fun to ride.
It is. This is kind of funny because.
And that thing's original too, isn't it?
Yeah, seat cover.
Yeah, because look at those.
So the dealer that it's from,
That's why I was zooming in here.
I didn't even notice that until I got it home. So I bought it at the Saint Germain swap a couple, 2 or 3 years ago. I got it home and I looked at it and I said, "Shit, I used to work at that dealer."
Stop.
Yeah.
What years were you there when this sled was?
Later. I
Okay.
was there in like 78, 9, 80. in Faribault, Minnesota. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
But that was the name of the dealer that owned it before when I worked there. But
Very
same place.
cool. Yeah, I've got a 73, and I absolutely love riding that thing.
I got a little 73 single Elon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a duplicate to the first sled that I really spent much time on. My brother had that, and then my other brother had a snow jet. So they were kind enough to let their little brother run around.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just fun for.
So tippy.
What do we got? Yeah, but you know, you ride them like a jet ski kind of.
So yours is even stock width. Mine's got ski spreaders on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it runs great. It's in good shape.
Cool. Got some more Skidoos back here. Looks like an
Yeah.
Arctic Cat too. Is this a Z?
That's a Z.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a resto mod.
Oh, silver bullet.
Silver bullet.
What
yeah.
size is that one?
That's my son's younger son. It's a 340.
340.
Bogies. Runs good.
Yeah.
He still buzzes around every year. So I've got two sons. One's an engineer. One's an Air Force pilot. So the Air Force guy's just.
Okay.
He bought that when he was in high school and fixed it up and got it running.
Very cool. Are there many old sleds left around here anymore? Or is it
they
all
come
pretty
up
much
here
dried
and
up?
there.
Yeah.
You still find them here and there, and I'm sure there's some tucked away in old sheds.
Oh,
that
for
are,
sure.
We saved what was it? A Polaris Colt. One of my buddies called me one day and he says, "Yeah, there's a collapsed garage with a Polaris Colt that's still pretty decent in it." And so we went out there with my two sons, and it was dicey.
Yeah.
Inside. It was like
Trying not to let the rest of the
Don't tell
garage fall
Mom.
on top. Yeah, yeah. Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we got it out, saved it, and he's got it running now.
Cool.
So yeah, this is.
That's original too.
Well, no, it's got a 700
Oh, okay.
Wildcat motor.
Well, but I mean the.
set up for, but it looks kind of original.
Do you guys still do any vintage racing with this at all?
I've had it out a couple radar.
Got the
runs,
Kelsey Hayes brake
not
on
a
it.
whole lot. But
Mm-hmm.
it's open pipes. It's just it's nasty. It
Oh,
sounds
I'm
awesome.
sure. And that 700 Wildcat motor
It's a-
runs
it's
good.
an earplug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually. I mean, it runs. It goes. It runs very well.
Very cool.
What else we got here?
This is a snowcross sled.
Yeah. Well, this is a 550 van.
Oh, okay.
05, I think. 5 or 06. This is my engineer son's. This was his high school sled.
Awesome.
But it's
So this is an X. They didn't make many of these.
no
the 550Xs.
X version. We put a tune pipe on it.
Mm-hmm.
So the story in that was that one of our other 550s got smashed, so we had to buy a new pipe for it, and we found this tune pipe, and we thought, well, we're not putting that on.
Yeah,
that one, so
yeah.
Put on this one. And took
Put
these
the
on.
the stock pipe on the
Yeah.
other one.
It's got a different,
Yeah.
interesting sound to it. You know, 550 fans, not high performance motor.
No, but there's a 550 fan class.
No,
I think. Yeah.
that's what this. The guy who had this ran it for a very short time in that class.
Okay. I've worked on one before that's not got many miles on it.
Yeah. It's a neat sled though. It's one of the ones.
Yeah.
That, you know, I've gotten a new sled. Skidoo. Let's see, first. I don't know. I guess I bought a used one in the
Mhm.
70s, but I bought one almost every other year since 1980.
Yeah.
But I haven't kept many of them. But now I'm kind of going back.
Wishing you had,
Buying-
yeah, buying
Well,
what you
know,
once
I think
had,
it actually was better to sell them, do something else with that money for 30 years.
and then
40
come
years,
back later.
and then find one that's better. Because
Yeah.
if I rode it, it's probably not that great.
Yeah, I get it.
I
I
used
totally get it.
So I'm better off finding one that someone else owned
Yeah.
that was like really lightly ridden.
So where's the new Moxy? Is that up there?
Right by your wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the story on that? I mean, it sounds like
So-
it's brand new. It's never been ridden.
It's well, it's got 163 miles.
Okay. Okay.
The last is a Scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
It's too hard. It's a
Oh, it's one of those fitted covers.
black with the red stripe.
Yep. Those are good looking sleds.
So this one I found. A guy had it out east.
Like East Coast, East?
Yeah,
Yeah.
East Coast, New York. And he actually is a marketing guy for Skidoo.
Really? So this was his personal sled?
Well, I think he bought it and stored it and didn't know what to do with it.
Yep.
And he was moving and he had just a few too many things
I like
So we
the
decided to sell some.
orange accents on it.
Yeah, I mean it's got a few little. It's not an X,
No.
but it's.
Is it an electric start sled or a pull
Yeah,
start? It is electric start.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got this.
The flaking.
I was told that was kind of a
That
typical thing.
Yep.
So, I'm not going to do anything
Well-
with it at this point, but it's.
I can't remember. Did the 07s have painted tunnels? I was thinking the 06 and 7 Adrenalines had just bare aluminum tunnels. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it would be hard to believe someone
Painted
did
it,
that,
yeah.
but It could be. I don't know enough to.
Well, you'd know because if the bulkhead was. Let the old fuel pump up. Very cool.
I got it about 2 years ago, and I'll normally just every month or two start it and then just look it back and spin it over.
Yep. The 995s were, I mean, just an absolute riot to ride.
Yeah.
They were a little bit ahead of themselves in technology, and I think they had some harmonics issues and obviously some cooling and oiling issues, and
Yeah.
techs weren't like educated enough to really work on them, so they got a really bad reputation.
I bought a new 05 and ran it for like a little over a year, and then had some issues with it, and the dealer gave me a good deal on an 06.
Mhm.
So I had a 5 and a 6, and I kept the 6 actually until 10. I bought the first, what was that?
That 800 E-Tech and the 10.5.
Yeah, it was that was the first of that series. No,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was. I think it was actually a.
So they started the 600 E-Tech in 09, and then
10
in
was an
10,
E-Tech
10 and a
also,
half
yeah.
was the first they made. I'm going to say it was 1,000, 10 and a half, 800 E-Techs.
Yeah.
Yep.
it's- It was the white with the stickers on
Ooh,
it.
no. I think they were all black. All the
Okay.
10 and a half, 800 E-Techs were black.
So this may have been one of the last. Yeah, I think it was the PowerTech.
PowerTech 800R.
I think that's what it was,
Mhm.
because it was the XRS.
Yep.
One of the
Okay.
early XRS.
Yep.
So then I got an XRS every other year from 10 until 22. No, till 24. And then I skipped 26 because we had no snow for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I actually have the 22 up there. It's for sale if anybody wants it.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so I had the 6 until 2010 when I bought that XRS. Yeah, that's
Yeah. So have you put any miles on this sled, or just kind
just
of?
been in the track.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
a couple. But yeah, I don't think it's even registered to. So it's got. I mean, I think it sounds like the guy he got it from basically wrote it a weekend or two
Mhm.
and then stored it.
Yeah.
And he picked it up. I can connect you with him. He's a good guy to know.
Is he like a district rep for dealers out there?
He'll cover like the spring shows and stuff.
Okay.
And he travels with
Okay.
those, and but he actually had on eBay. That's where I found it.
Okay. I think I might remember seeing it on eBay.
It was-
Go ahead and show this. What a trip, guys. Leslie and I are headed home. Probably 1,500 or so miles in 3 days. Action packed. It's pretty cool to get to swing through Phillips and see Blake Pluemer's collection. Super cool guy. We just kind of briefly chatted at the spring roundup this year, and he kind of told me he was into collecting some sleds, predominantly Skidoo, but he had some other brands as well. And his 2 boys are into sleds also. His wife's big into collecting vintage clothes. She's got some amazing stuff. He took us down in the basement and showed us all of her vintage suits and helmets and gear and stuff. Really neat. Blake's got a bunch of sleds. We didn't even get to see all of them. He's got some really cool cars as well, and the cars have got great stories behind them. The 07 Moxy's in the trailer. It is not mine. Blake is not ready to part with it yet, but he did say that he would like for it to go be in a climate-controlled environment, and he'd like for me to display it with my collection. So the agreement we have is that I'm going to store it with the rest of my sleds, display it, and I'm going to insure it as well, and I get to enjoy it. So I've got a couple other sleds, just a couple now that Jimmy's are all gone, that other guys own, and they just not ready to part with them, but they do want them to be in a good, safe place. So it's pretty cool. And Blake, it sounds like he and his wife are going to be making a trip south next spring or next summer, and he's got the address, he's got the door code to get in the building. He can come see that thing anytime he wants, and hopefully I can catch up with them when they're passing through. So we did that, and then we ran down to Craig's. Craig and Devin have got some kind of a weird relationship. It's like a bromance almost. And Craig had a 94 Form Z that he was adamant he wanted Devin to have. So we loaded up the Form Z, and then next thing you know, here comes Pat Schaefer pulling in, wrecking the party. So Pat and Sarah were down. Obviously, Pat was there for the board meeting at the hall today, and the 6 of us went out for dinner last night and just had a really good time, a lot of good conversation. Was hoping to catch up with my buddy Scott McGregor at Blink Bonnie's, but it was going on 10 or 11 before we rolled into St. Germain last night. Had a productive board meeting today, getting ready for the Ride with the Champs this year. You know, the John Deere guys are going to be in full force there, and I don't even call them a group. They're a cult. Those dudes are nuts, man. They are nuts over John Deere sleds, and it's so cool to see. And they just come out in droves and really support the sport and the hobby of vintage sleds. You know, and then we're going to have a completely restored Liquidator for a raffle sled this year. And that thing, the ticket sales for that, Tom White was reporting on that at the board meeting today, just off the charts. So pretty neat to see. We did rearrange some of the sleds in the hall there and set up a new display. And while I've been away, my assistant Devin has been working around the clock, bringing in about a dozen or so sleds, getting them kind of cleaned up and detailed and ready to go up on the mezzanine. He's been taking some videos. He called me and texted me and told me what all he's done and what sleds are turning out good and which ones still need touched up. Sounds like he's detailing some of his processes that he's using, he's picked up from me, and some stuff that I know he's watched on YouTube, tricks along the way for correcting paint and stuff. But so we'll have some videos. I don't know if we'll incorporate what he's doing on this video. We may make it a separate one, because if everything goes right and we get a little bit of rain tonight like they're predicting, he and I are going to spend the day out there tomorrow playing snowmobile Jenga. So hope you guys enjoyed this trip. Another good one. Leslie's had a good time. She always loves it. But thanks again for coming out. Catch you next time.